After exploring Alaska for the last 2 months, we'd finally arrived at our last stop in the state. Haines is located in southeast Alaska on Tlingit land, and just so happens to be one of the few places in southeast that's reachable by car. Because Scobie's Tlingit, it was important to us to check out some of his ancestral land while on this trip, so Haines was the perfect place for us to do this. It actually ended up being our favorite place we visited. But between arriving in Haines and now, a lot has happened, so let's rewind back in time to catch up. We moved into our Subaru Outback to car camp while our trailer was in the shop, getting its frame welded back together because we still wanted to explore Denali and Fairbanks. A week later, we got the call that our trailer was ready, so we headed back to pick it up and had our first night back in Dusty. And that's where the story picks up.
We are in Palmer, Alaska, Wasilla, Palmer, kind of in that area, and we are headed to a library right now for Scobie to do some work. But we finally have Dusty back. We got her back last night, so we spent our first night back in the Scamp. It was really, really nice, but the problem is that the Scamp and the car are both a disaster, an absolute disaster. So while Scobie's in the library working, I am tasked with putting our house back together. Really happy that we have the Scamp back. Feeling very grateful. And now we're at this library. This one looks kind of nice, actually. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed about... I just don't know where to start, you know? Like, when everything is a disaster, it's like, it's dirty, so it needs to be cleaned, but it also needs to be organized, but it also needs to be unpacked. And there's probably a logical order to do that in, but I don't know it in this moment, so I think I'm just gonna do my best to make it nice in here again. Several hours later, we're ready to go. We just have a couple things on the bed. Maybe you can hear Scobie singing right now, I'm not sure. All clean, though. Ooh, yeah. I even organized a little bit, too. Oh, should take this one off. We're ready to go.
To get to our next destination, we would have to start heading in the direction of home, so we went through some familiar places. We drove all day and then found a place to camp.
Good morning.
Scobie, tell me about last night.
Last night, this thing right here cuddled the hell out of us all night, 8 hours.
The whole night.
She cuddles that hard when it's cold outside.
It's cold. It's like almost freezing right now. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Daddy's a dragon.
Having a lovely morning. Day 2 back in the Scamp?
Day 2, back in the Scamp.
We're parked on this very beautiful little lake with a bunch of lily pads, and it's raining right now. I'll have to go outside and check it out. It's gorgeous. Honestly, this is one of my favorite spots that we've stayed in so far in Alaska.
Yeah, this
It's
is pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah, this is really nice. I know, I wish it wasn't raining so that we can look
so
out
we
a
could,
little
sit
bit.
outside
Yeah.
or something.
But it rains all the time in Alaska, huh, Margie?
Stop eating grass. Stop eating grass.
wow, it like already, it saved both of our profiles and stuff, so I don't have to even put anything else in.
Oh,
which
that's
is really
super
nice.
helpful.
Alright, we're all set.
Nice. We can cross into Canada?
Yeah, so we can cross into Canada tonight.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I think technically this will work for 72 hours, but I told them we'd be there around 7 tonight, so let's hope that we actually make it on time. You want to go back to Canada?
Nice.
Just for a day, though.
Yeah, then we're going back into Alaska, Marjorie.
Yeah. Nice. I'm so excited to go to Haines.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
can't
so
wait.
excited. It's going to be so fun.
So right now we're on the Alcan, headed to Canada. We're at a stop right now because they're doing some construction. They've been doing a lot of construction on this road. Yeah, so we're heading into Canada right now to get out of Canada because we're going to Haines, Alaska. And really excited to see some of Southeast. It's Tlingit land. Only in Haines for probably like 3-4 days.
3 or 4 days.
And then back into Canada and then down to the lower 48 again.
Should I get Montowns?
Yeah, get my time.
Okay. I think you can see the bottom. We're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Woo woo! What you think?
After our fun at the sign, we started on the over 300-mile drive to Haines.
Woo woo!
We're in America again.
Back in America.
Back in Alaska. next morning, we headed to an RV park to stay for a few days. This was our first time in an RV park. It's not usually our preference, but camping here was pretty limited, so it was kind of our best option. The place we stayed at was right by the ocean and had a tiny beach. When the tide was out, we would go down to the shore. Most mornings when we looked out our window, we could only see fog. I think we saw more birds here than ever before in our lives. This was Marge's first time walking on a beach, and she did a really good job.
What do you think of the rock beach? You're doing a good job, babe. Tide's coming in though, you're getting surrounded by water. Do you need me to bail you out?
Come on, girls. Let's go back to the trailer.
Yeah? Ooh. Ready to go? Watch out, there's puddles. Come here. You did such a good job. So proud of her. She's such a brave girl.